Hey everyone, welcome to the top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 worst animated Warner Brothers animated, top 10 worst animated Warner Brothers movies. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Of course. I did the best. That was fun to do. That was time for the worst. Maybe not as fun to do, but yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna probably piss a lot of people off with this list because I feel like there's a lot of these movies a lot of people enjoy and stuff, so I'm not going to ream on them too much. I'm going to go through this one very fast. I'm not going to be as in-depth as I did in my last video, so just pound through this very quickly. Alright, let's get to it. Coming in number 10 is Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Teen Titans Go, I think it's a really dumb and ridiculous show. I love the original Teen Titans. I think it's a phenomenal show with great writing and amazing timeless characters, and I think the show Titans is doing it more justice than Teen Titans Go ever did. I think this movie is just a product of what the show is, and if you love the show, you love this movie. If you hate this show, you hate this movie. So yeah, I hate the show, so I hate this movie. Coming in number 9 is Superman All-Star. I don't understand why this story just didn't work. The animation looks ugly, the voice acting isn't very good, Lex Luthor is the most ridiculous villain in this movie. I thought it would be a lot like a Superman Doomsday, but it's nothing like that. I found this movie awkward to watch. It was kind of cringe. The story doesn't make sense. It's real little plot holes, and I don't know. Out of all the Superman animated films, I think this is like the worst one. It's kind of ridiculous. Coming in number 8 is Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery. I literally just watched this a few days ago just to see how bad it is, and it's pretty bad. They got a lot of WWE wrestlers in it, and murder mystery with Scooby-Doo characters, and honestly, it's just kind of dumb, just not funny, and I think if you're a die-hard Scooby-Doo fan, which I am not, but if you're a die-hard fan, maybe you'll enjoy this, but for me, I thought it was a slog to get through, and just not in the slightest bit funny or entertaining, in my taste. Coming in number 7 is Tom and Jerry in the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yes, they just combined Tom and Jerry with the exact story of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It is literally Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the exact story, frame by frame, but with Tom and Jerry. It's as dumb as it sounds. Coming in number 6 is Osmosis Jones. I know there's a big fan base for this movie. I don't see why. I don't really care for it. Yes, I know Inside Out borrowed some tropes from Osmosis Jones, but I really don't give a shit. I remember watching this movie the first time in my grade 8 science class, and I actually thought it was kind of lame, this film, and even upon rewatching it a few weeks ago, I still think it's kind of lame. I don't care for these characters. Bill Murray's probably the only standout that gets a laugh or two, but I don't know. I don't find this movie funny. I don't find it very educational. I don't find it that interesting or have an emotional depth to it. I don't care for this movie. I know some people like it, but I really don't. Coming in number 5 is a film a lot of people love, and I'm going to completely shit on, and I've shit on this movie before, so it's not a shock. That's Space Jam. I hate Space Jam. I can't stand this movie. I literally have no idea why people love this movie. I'm actually baffled. The fan base for this movie is absolutely insane. I just don't get it. I don't get why people love this movie. Michael Jordan's a bad actor. The Looney Tunes are great, but they're not even that funny or enjoyable. The Monstars are not enjoyable. Wade Knight's not funny. The only person that is remotely funny is Bill Murray. Again, Bill Murray playing in really bad kids movies, but still being the best part of them. But this movie, I don't understand. I liked it as a kid because I was a stupid kid, but now it's not funny. It's not funny, it's not enjoyable, it's not clever, and it's the Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes are supposed to be awesome, and they're not awesome in this movie. They're just lame. Coming in number 4 is Tom and Jerry, A Nutcracker Story. Yes, or Nutcracker Tale, sorry. Yes. Basically, Tom and Jerry is not funny anymore. Tom and Jerry was great in the classic era of Tom and Jerry, like 60s Tom and Jerry and stuff. Tom and Jerry has been funny since like the 1980s, so they just need to stop with Tom and Jerry. Coming in number 3 is Justice League War. Justice League War is probably the worst Justice League movie out there. It is bad. Like, Crisis on 2 Earth was really good, and literally just a couple years later they made Justice League War, and it's so boring and so dull, and just doesn't make sense. Just like, it literally pissed me off. I remember I saw the previews for this animated movie, and I'm like, oh, that sounds so badass and cool. And then I watched it, and it was neither one of those things. It was just lame, and stupid, and corny, and just Batman does nothing in this movie. Batman's the best character, and he does nothing. Fuck this movie. Coming in number 2 is Quest for Camelot. Quest for Camelot is ridiculous. A lot of people consider this like one of the worst anime films of all time. They're not wrong, but yeah. Yeah, they're not wrong. I was about to say, there are some redeeming qualities. actually not really. The animation's nothing all that great. The main character sucks. This is supposed to be a very female empowerment film, but the female does nothing in this movie. She literally does nothing. She likes to think she's strong and tough, but she constantly gets herself into trouble, and she always has to get saved by the blind man. Like, she doesn't do anything. The villain sucks. The adventure isn't all that interesting. It's not even that funny. It has shitty music. So yeah, this movie sucks. And the number one worst animated Warner Brothers movie, in my opinion, is Batman and Harley Quinn. Yeah, Batman and Harley Quinn is ridiculous. It's an absolute insult to Batman, Robin, and Harley Quinn, who is a really interesting, awesome character. When Paul Dini created this character for the animated series, she was such a cool character. But I feel like she's been always marketed as a very sexual character, and she kind of is, but not that much. She almost like borderline rapes Robin. I think she does rape Robin in this movie. It's just weird and creepy and off-putting. I'm like, what? This movie's just ugly to look at. The animation sucks. The action sucks. And just everything about this movie just is ridiculous. I thought they were going for the Mad Love story, because I love that comic book. Harley Quinn, Batman, Mad Love. That's a cool story. They don't do that at all in this movie. This movie's just weird and stupid. It's like creepy fan fiction. It's like Batman the Killing Joke. Like, it was just creepy fan fiction until the ending of that movie. But at least the Killing Joke has the ending. A great ending. This one is just stupid and ridiculous from start to finish. There's nothing redeemable or good about this movie. It's just awful. So yeah, that's my top 10 worst animated Warner Brothers movies in my opinion. So in the comment section below, please tell me, did you agree with the top 10 list? If not, give me your guys' top 10 least favorite or worst animated Warner Brothers movies in your guys' opinion. Comment below, let me know. And as always for this video, please like, subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.